Hi, I'm Veronica Hill, and I'm here with Duff Goldman at Abigaile Restaurant, where we're here for the kitchen takeover, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well, Abigaile does this really cool thing where, the spirit of this place is very punk rock, and so, they like a lot of anarchy with their food, and what they do is they actually invite chefs to come in and basically jam. They get a bunch of chefs in here, the diners get whatever they're going to get. And tonight we're doing something a little bit different where I'm doing 2 dessert courses and a cheese course. Sort of my background is cheese and dessert. And, I got to come in here and basically do whatever I wanted to, which is really nice because, I'm the cake guy. Everybody's like, okay, you're the cake guy. And then, when I start, playing with cheese or playing with other kinds of desserts, people are like, wait, you can do that too? And it's like, oh, yeah, I am a pastry chef. So we're doing, like I said, we're doing 2 desserts and a cheese. The cheese is a Spanish goat. It's really interesting cheese because it's really fresh and very young, but also very blue at the same time. It's got an ash rind, and so it's kind of it's almost like a really, really fresh, bright goat, but also tastes like Roquefort at the same time. It's really cool. And doing that with strawberries 2 ways and a little piece of brioche. The first dessert we're doing is a yuzu granite, Baltimore style. So it's like a Baltimore style snow cone. So in Baltimore, when you get a snow cone, you get the shave ice, and then they put the syrup, and then they put marshmallow fluff on top. I don't know why. It's a Baltimore thing. It makes no sense. So I'm doing a ball, like a big sort of meringue sort of ball, and then I'm going to carve out the middle, do the yuzu granite on the inside, and then we made these little thyme sablés, like snickerdoodles. So it's like a thyme cookie, and then it's going to go right on top of the yuzu. And that's sort of like our intermezzo. We do the cheese, and then an intermezzo, and then a dessert. Cool. Then our last dessert is going to be, this is really interesting. I call it the chocolate thing. I don't have any name for it, but it's basically, it's a pecan blondie, the brown butter. And then we are making a brownie batter sauce that we're going to roast on the plate, so it'll kind of get crispy on the outside and still be gooey in the middle. Yeah. And then we're going to do some big balls of meringue and toast those off as well. A little bit of graham crackers, basically it's going to be kind of s'moresy, but not really. It's just sort of getting all those flavors in there, and the blondie really kind of makes it not a s'mores. And I'm going to poke a hole in that blondie, and I got a bunch of Pocky, those little cookies. Yeah. I got a bunch of Pocky. I'm going to stick a Pocky in the middle of each one.
I can't wait to try it.
They're really good.
You think you'll ever open a restaurant, a savory type of restaurant? Get away from cake,
you have to be completely certifiably insane to actually open a restaurant. I mean, a bakery is bad enough. Man, a restaurant? No, thank you. Yeah. All right. So I like how I'm doing a little guest thing, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Because restaurants, you got to deal with servers and flatware and proteins and just, it's just bars. I don't know. It's just a nightmare.
What are some of your favorite things to cook at home?
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm just a big fan of protein. Like everybody is these days, but I really am. I kind of feel like my ribeye is probably the best steak on the planet. I don't eat at steakhouses anymore just because I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $100 for a steak that I can make myself for like $20 because it's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. Also, I love Indian food. I love trying to figure out how to cook Indian food. It's a very challenging cuisine. It's it's a difficult cuisine to do, and Indian food. There's so many different levels to it, and there's so many. When you say Indian food, I mean it's such a huge country with so many different regions and so many different flavors from those regions. That really trying to learn how to cook Indian food. It's something that you'll never stop learning how to do.
Right.
Same thing with Korean. Cooking Korean food is incredibly hard. It is such a bizarre cuisine. It's a cuisine that's not for the faint of heart. It's definitely not for the faint of the palate. I mean, you really need a palate that is ready for a challenge.
So what's next for you after this?
After this, probably gonna go home, go to bed. Maybe catch up on a book. No, I'm kidding. I actually have a video game coming out soon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it should be out sometime in maybe June or so. And
Cake decorating?
No. No, it's really different. I can't really say too much about it, but you should look for it. There is cake in it, but not like you would think of.
And what platform is going to be available on?
Like iOS, Apple devices, Androids. It's really good for iPad. Oh, awesome. I have a bootleg version on mine right now, and I can't stop playing it.
Oh, cool.
It's really awesome. But it's definitely You're going to see it, be like, that makes total sense.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Well, I'll check it out.
All right.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it. So nice to meet you.
All right. See you soon.